Hello everyone. Good evening or afternoon or something in between. And I see Fishy is here because I saw a message in the chat which said that we got a 6 months streak in subscription. Thank you. Thank you for that. And you know what is also good news? That we already, I mean, not just us, but I mean, I think that we are big part of it. I feel like we are like half. I made Becca cry yesterday with the donation I made to that worth it. I mean, it can get really emotional. I was yesterday crying too. Because I think that it was... I was playing a game, right? And then I checked it. And suddenly it jumped so much. And then I checked it. And at that point, that was just Soylent, I think. And then I was like, yeah, here is like us. Me and Laser. 3,000. And then I suddenly saw Soylent donated 4,300. And I just started crying. It was just so emotional. But I don't know. I don't like to cry on stream, so I was just trying to calm down. And then I'm always like, don't think about it, Plasma, don't think about it, that you're just gonna cry the whole stream. And then it got better. But I mean, it is really amazing. And she wrote to me yesterday. She was so happy and thanking me. So then I told her about it, that I actually shared it on my Twitch, and... Oh, Laser gave me cake. I want to cry too. So I told her about it. I didn't want to before because it's like, hey, I will try to raise some money for you, but I don't know, maybe it will not work out. Doesn't sound too good, right? So I'm like, maybe until it at least brings something. I mean, sure, maybe she would still appreciate that I try, but you don't want to get that person's hopes up when you don't know. So... But I know that she shares it every day on her Facebook. And there are always some people who know her, it seems. Because we have like these two versions of how people speak. Like when this one is like with people you know. So it is visible that some of these messages are like kind of too personal to be for unknown people. So I guess she's getting help from people who know her friends as well. I don't know when Nightbot is going to do it, so I'm just gonna put it into the chat. I have Nightbot to do it once in a while, but yeah, I didn't. I wish you could still do it through Twitch, even though it's like a Czech thing and not American thing. That Twitch was a bit more connected. But perhaps it would be slower. Oh, now... Now it popped up. My mom was also happy, I think, when I told her about it, what I'm trying to do. I'm thinking that maybe, since she's a really still friend with my brother, I'm thinking that maybe my brother will help her too. But not through this. I mean, they see each other every second day or something. I don't think that he has to send her money through this. Maybe I should talk to him, because what I'm thinking is that we have a grocery store, so maybe he can get some of these gluten-free and lactose-free products he needs cheaper, thanks to like his contacts. So maybe that's also a way he could help her, so she didn't have to buy it for too expensive. So I mean, yeah, every little bit helps, so I think that even people who can't give a lot, maybe there's just a bit they can give. And as we were talking about it yesterday with Majin, it's like a bit altogether is a lot. So hopefully we will be able to raise some money for the kids today. At least a little bit more. I don't have my hopes for like 100, but maybe we could move it to 75%. I guess that wouldn't be too bad of a goal. Or too unrealistic. I feel like yesterday we got much more than that. So maybe today someone generous will arrive. Would be amazing. Let's continue the main mission, I guess. This is the ancient quarry. The stones used to build the temple atop this mountain were all cut from this place. Whether by humans and Pokémon working as one, or by the labor of Pokémon alone, I cannot say. The stones that were left behind should serve to cover us from the gazes of wild Pokémon. Ah, there you are. There you go. There you are, Ingo. Oh! Voila, was it? Was it the Master? I wanted to ask about the memory loss of yours. Have you considered that it could have somehow been caused by the space-time rift? I have no cause to think the rift is to blame, but then again, I hardly remember things, so it's difficult to say with certainty. I can't remember my own home nor my family if I had any. So you might do better to pose your question to Plasma. I think it's to do with that rift. Indeed, well, I do hope your memories return, Warden Ingo. How about you, Plasma? Do you remember what you saw before you fell out of the rift? Was there anything inside? Maybe something. Interesting. You see, personally, I suspect that whatever is it in the other side of the rift is causing the strange lightning that plagues us. That makes sense. Indeed, I did some digging and found records indicating that this same space-time rift also appeared in history in the distant past. That's why we already had a name for it, as it appeared, in fact. Now, what kind of a world do you suppose stretches out on the other side of the rift? My guess is that it is Almighty Sinus realm. But then, begs the question, why has the space-time rift reopened when it closed once? This is always so good. So long ago. And why would Plasma have fallen through to us? There is just so much we don't know. I fervently hope you unravel this mystery, Volo. I'm sure it would ease people's fears over the frenzies of our nobles. And while you investigate, sir, I will continue to prioritize the safety of the people living in this world. Oh, I am a mere admirer of ruins and little more. If something needs investigating, then I would entrust the task to Plasma. Until next time, then. Volo is so nice. By the way, Fishy, I really liked that video with the lady who posted. I watched it all. It's kind of funny. Once we are through there, it will be just a little further. Let us move with speed, but not haste. Ooh, Pokémon. Well, I already have this one, Bronzor. Bronzor! Oh, the cream on the cake is kind of melting. Laser made me a sticky cake. Well, he didn't make it, but he served it. Bronzong. Steel and Psychic. Oh, wait a second. Where did my overview went? Bronzong. Bye, Bronzong. Bye, Bronzong. I guess it's in evolved form of this other one. Yeah, I decided to stream and play a bit and try to raise some money before we go play board games. And I will also try after. Then I will try a bit more during my free days. Like... we just... have to get it somehow. Like this, this mana raising for the equipment. It's some kind of communicator processor or something he needs. I mean, it's 2 months, but I was thinking like the poor boy can't be without the communicator for 2 months to raise the money. I mean, the best would be if he could just have it today. Right? Like, he will not have it today, but like soon. I don't know if... I don't really know how these things work, but if it's like the only way to communicate with people... I guess normies should be really easy to defeat with fighting moves. That's why I got them. Oh no, we're starting avoiding the attack! Stop avoiding my Machu Punch. Almost. Oh, he actually leveled up. So where are we on the map? There. Ooh, coffee! Coffee coming!
Coffee.
Coffee. Cafe. Coffee. Coffee. But I'm a bit afraid that I will spill it all over my keyboard, so I better finish the cake. Okay. Cake finished. I can move the coffee to the side, so I don't accidentally hit it. I know myself, and like, if it's in a line with the microphone, I'm most likely just gonna hit it. So I was a bit worried there. There are definitely a lot of Ursa-rings here. Oh, this one good. Defeated with the first thing. My Pokémon leveled up! Woo! Another Ursa ring. No, it's always sits there. But we have an Alpha Ursa ring, actually. So we don't need to catch it. Don't know what level the Alpha is. And I'm also thinking I don't really like these normies very much. But having a fighting Pokemon for all these normal Pokemon is kind of good. We got the Teddirusa. It was similar to the other thing. Yeah, we already saw it before. Bronzong and Bronzor. We have an Alpha Crobat. Bronzor. You use Bronzong a lot. Seems like you used everything a lot. Well, let's Steel and Psychic. Yeah. But you get Bronzong over here, so that's kind of late. not my fault that I really like to explore. This place is kind of empty. So what does he have for me? Ashim. Oh, Ashim looked like Volo so much. Ah, you are part of the Galaxy team. I've been waiting. I came here since I heard you all were planning to set up a camp. But it seems not much progress has been made since the Bronzor is getting in the way. It's not belligerent, but it seems like it wants something, so we can't just ignore it either. Please, do you think you could find out what is it Bronzor wants? Sure. Find out what Bronzor wants. Zor! Is there something over that way? Maybe there is his buddy. Let's do a petal dance. Golduck is dead. Zor! Zor, Zor! Maybe that's his Bronzor lover. And I had to save him from the Golduck. Zor! Zor, Zor! Zor! I saw Bronzor go flying off in this direction all of a sudden. What is it that the Bronzor? It's wounded. This is no good at all. Here, I will fix it right up. There, that should do it. Bronzor should be fit as a fiddle now. Zor! Zor, Zor! Seems the Bronzor at the new campsite was looking for its friend this whole time. I'm glad you looked into it. Otherwise, we may have been too late to treat this Bronzor. This land is dangerous, even for the Pokémon that call it their home. It may be wise to be extra prepared as you explore this area. I will be sure to keep a fine lineup of wares stocked for you, so please buy anything that you need. Ah, and it seems that the base camp has been all set up while we were talking, in which case I should get settled in as well. So long. So long, so long. A new base camp. Psyduck! Give him some petal dance. And Professor is also there. Oh my god, he respawned again. has to fight two at the same time? You gonna give her some water or pour a roserade? She's getting watered. Have you figured out what makes Rosalia evolve yet? It didn't. I caught this already evolved one. I haven't figured it out. Coyote! Heyo! How are you? So nice seeing you here. I'm good, just got home from running errands. I see. How is your day? It's going pretty well, I have to say. I slept quite a bit. And yeah, now I am gonna play Pokémon until we go and play some board games. Sleep is nice. Yeah, it was really needed. Sometimes it is really needed. But I also... You got a new outfit. Yeah, I got a new outfit. That was like... some days ago. But yeah, it is still pretty new. And I also kind of feel like I should be streaming a lot because I'm trying to raise some money for kids of my friend from childhood. They have hearing problems, like a genetic disease. And they use some kind of communicator processor, which helps them... It's sending some electrical signals. So it's instead of like hearing. I don't really understand it much, but I was just like googling it a bit what it is. And it broke, and they are only allowed to get from the state 1 per 10 years. So basically, I don't know how much is left of the 10 years, but they're not getting any of these communicators anytime soon. But I mean, how are the poor kids gonna communicate with the world? Or like live their normal lives if they don't have it? Yeah, I'm hoping so too. But it's looking quite good right now. Like, they got 61%. They got 18,464 out of 30,000. And I think that me and my community is like half of it. So I think that yesterday we raised like 30% of this amount. I was just so proud of us! It's so nice. It's really important to me. I'm kind of a bit like, I'm checking it all the time, and I get a bit emotional about it, and also a bit, I don't know if obsessed is the right word, but I just so much want this like to happen, to like really get them the equipment, that I just feel like I need to refresh all the time. Like, I just keep refreshing. I spend all my free time by refreshing. Oh yeah, it is. Well, basically, there is... I still play Pokemon Legends. Hey, that's really good. I mean, it's a fun game, right? The thing, Coyote, is that the page is in English. Like the language is there. Like you see that there is like a CZ and then N. But it's in English only for this donate part. Like this thing, right? But this text is like a personalized text, so that one is not translated. But I would just take it like to a translator if you want to know exactly. But basically what it says is that the boy is 12 years old and she is 15, and he has this ear what is it called? Implant. What is implantat in English? Oh, you can right click it, yeah. So they have eating problems basically, and she also is gluten intolerant and he is lactose intolerant. So they also need special diets. And it's just too much altogether for a single mother. But people are really writing nice messages, like that they know her and they are telling her how great mother she is. Like from the messages you can feel like these people know her personally. This person, for example, doesn't, because they talk a bit more formal way, but this is definitely a friend. And then there are some anonymous. I don't know if it was anyone of us. I mean, it could have been, hard to know. But 2112 was great. And there was also here, twice 373, so there was also anonymous. I mean, it could have been one of us also. You know, our town where I come from has like 12,000. Maybe it has more than 12,000. But it's a small town. It has like 12, 13,000 inhabitants. So basically almost everybody knows everybody. And this woman's family, I know that she had quite a lot of siblings. And they were living in a big house almost next to us, like in the same street. And I know that my father was helping the family because they were definitely not rich, and they had a lot of kids, so they needed help. So now the daughter of the family, she doesn't have a lot of kids. She has 2, but both of them has these genetic problems. Yeah, it is a really small place. That's why I know her personally, because she lives in the same street, and I mean, I guess almost everybody in the city, probably in the town, can't even say city, knows her, because she's been living there her whole life. I don't really know the kids, because I moved away in 2014, and since that guy is 12, so he was like, what, 3 years old when I moved? So I don't really remember him. And the girl, maybe I remember her when she was little a bit. But she grew up, she's 15 now, right? So that's all already a lady almost, like. But yeah, I'm really hoping they will get the support they need. And not in 2 months! They're over halfway, yeah. Yeah, I was crying yesterday because yesterday we got like 30% of the amount. Just us. But then I guess 30% her friends or people who know her. So it's going pretty nicely. For it to be running 2 days, I think she had there 60 days when I found out. And that was when she started. So she put 2 months for it. And in 2 days, she already has 61%. I think that the people do realize that, yeah, that boy needs the communicator, right? I don't want him to wait 2 months to get it. I'm probably going to get these 40% eventually, right? But just get it tomorrow. But I also don't know. Like, I think that some of it can already cover it, but I also don't know if this charity will give them the money immediately or if when it's raised, like, all of it. I don't know that. I don't know how these things work. Like, they might get it when it's all raised and not like one by one. Most likely, right? That makes sense. Unless they make some deal that she needs a desperately part of it. I don't know. We'll see, I guess. I would also share it on my social media, like Facebook and such, but that's like non-existent because I don't like to use it. So I have 2 Discord servers and I posted it there. And I am not brave enough to post it on other people's Discord servers. Also, I mean, it's for a good cause, but still, I don't know what people would think. I mean, even asking people to give money is a bit... You don't want to push too hard, right? Because it doesn't feel good to feel like you're forcing someone. So that's also like how much you should push. But I think that it must be worse for the mom, right? Like for her asking for help. I think it's always gets a bit easier when you're asking for someone else than for yourself, right? Like, it's not for me, so if it was for me, it would be worse. It would feel worse. So that's what I'm thinking, is that maybe it's also not easy for her. But at the same time, she also is asking for the kids, so... Yeah, maybe. Maybe that also feels... that, like, she knows that she needs to get it because it's not like the kids can get it themselves. Not like that 12-year-old boy who can't even communicate very well right now because he's missing the processor can just go out there and get a job. Right? Yeah, it's a lot easier to ask for others. That's why I always have to buy plasma's medicine against the hemorrhoids. Well, there is this distortion thing up there, but it's not like I can really get there. It's high in the sky. Well, at least not yet. Maybe we'll be able to fly. But it also kind of made me think a little bit that maybe I should just do these kind of things once in a while. Like, I think that you can't do it too often because you definitely don't want to ruin people's wallets, but maybe sometimes once in a while we could support some good things together. We have arrived at our destination. Okay. Okay, you don't want me to go around, I see. I will stop trying. You would never expect to be able to climb such a sheer cliff as these days. Yes. But with Sneasler as an ally, it becomes the work of a moment. She is so at home on a cliff face, one might think she knew some secret, some hidden move. What am I saying, hidden moves? There are no such things in Hisui, surely. Yet I feel as though I was on the cusp of remembering something just now. Just who was I before I came to Hisui? You fell from the sky. You come from another world altogether, most likely. Perhaps a Pokémon battle with you would jog this memory loose. Would you honor me with a battle plasma? Maybe not. Alright, I will honor you. All aboard then! Machoke, prepare for departure! Machoke! That's a fighting one. Ingo send down the Machoke. Bye, Machoke. Ingo, send out Gliscor. I haven't not seen Gliscor before. Well, it was doing some ground effects, right? I'm gonna switch. Yes! No, wait, we don't have ice punches. We ran out of ice punches. Hydro Pump! Oh, I have so many. Oh, why is he not attacking? Come on, that's like 3 times. Like, how the fuck do you miss 3 times? What's wrong with you? It even said it was effective. Hydro Pump has lower base accuracy while this curse using a making harder to hit. Well, some Petal Dance, which was even in effect, like not extra effective against it, just defeated it. Bravo! Excellent! So I used twice a really strong attack and it actually does nothing. Then I use neutral attack, like not strong, not weak, and it's just defeated immediately. Your talent has brought you to the destination called Victory. Now allow me to call Sneasler. Sneasler is a cat? Flying cat? Or climbing? Allow me to introduce you, Plasma. This keen-clawed Pokémon is a Sneasler. Would you be so kind as to play your flute for her to hear? How many Pokemon do I have right now? I will check. I'm afraid this is my final stop. Please proceed up the cliffs, but sneeze at it and quell the Lord up in the mountains. I will return to Jubilee Village. Please convey my well wishes to Warden Melly. Now then, all aboard! You can now cause neither to scale and descend sheer cliffs and rock faces. You can climb up and down cliff side ledges and other sheer surfaces with Sneasel Stray. To summon Sneasel, press A button when you're near a climbable surface or use the plus button in any other locations. Well, isn't it the thing? Isn't it basically this one? But it looks a bit different. Well, then maybe we should climb up there to the distortion thing. Oh, I didn't check how many. I will check after. We just want to get to the storm. Dusks. Still crazy that you can be fighting so many Pokemon at the same time. The storms are kind of limited, so... to heal him, because we most likely gonna fight soon again. I'm trying to pick up these items. Sometimes the storms can have good items. Sometimes, not always. But I mean, it should also kind of have... Can you drop? Where are you? Good. But the Pokemon has not been getting much better, even though I'm in the different regions. It kind of has this most likely the same things. Machine! Heyo! How are you? I'm doing pretty well. Hey, this monkey is different. It has something on its tails. Ambipom, that's evolved version. Alright, working. I'm trying it to raise more money for the kids. They already got over 60%. Woohoo! I'm hoping that we will get some more. Ambipom. Nice, we didn't have Ambipom before. Okay, the storm is over. Righto. Wow. Flash cannon! Let's go! Bye, Brayden. What is that thing? Oh no, this is just this thing. I think I already seen it. It's the big one. Remember much what type was this? Hippos, yeah. Okay, I was right that I should use Ice Attack. Ice Attack against Hippos! Oh, I like Rhyhorn or Rhydon. There are all ground types, my favorite type. You like ground types? I don't like ground types at all. I was trying to use some ground types and then I was like, nah. I think I will skip. So I'm going with these ones. Soptique, well this is, what is it? Typhoon something. Typhlosion. Typhlosion, Gudra, Weavile, Roserate, Empoleon, and Infernape. They tend to have a lot of weakness because they are often paired with rock. Yeah, I was trying to use rock and ground, and I did not like any of them. By the way, I'm gonna check if we got any more. 61 still. But it's amazing, it's 18,464 out of 30,000. So we are getting closer. I was hoping we could get like 75 today. I hope that's realistic. I mean, I will have 2 streams today, so maybe, baby, could try something. What was the percentage when you started yesterday? Would have to check the stream, I don't remember. But I think that when I was counting how much we got together, I think that we got like 30%. So I think 30% was gotten... It was probably just like 10 or 8. It was very little. I think that we got like 30% of the amount already. That's why I am kind of hoping that maybe today we could get at least a 75. By the small one first. I wanted to say 80, but then I was like, let's be a bit realistic. Where did he go? Oh, he walked around. Maybe it's his babies. Oh, it was 40. I don't see myself switching. It's always really hard to replace Pokémon, I feel like. Already when I found this Steel Dragon type, I was like, well, what am I going to replace it with? It felt a bit like I don't want to give up any of these things. What is that thing? Wow, without work. I just got a Sneasel level 46. Does it have a different color? A Sneasel definitely look different from my Sneasel. I feel like... What are you doing? I can climb these trees. It's weird. Yeah, I got it in this distortion field. Okay, this one is like purple. The one I got was different. I think that Sneasel will be a really good fight with this guy. Or not. Is Iron Eyes good against fighting? 8 Ice should be good against... Fighting should be good against ice. But maybe this Sneasel is not an ice Pokemon. Oh, this is the one which is the other type. Which evolves into another thing. This is the dark one or something. Yeah, you told me there are 2 types of Sneasels. Oh, does the Pokédex talk about it? I think my Pokédex didn't update. The one you have is Dark Ice, it's super weak against fight. That's why I was thinking, like, fire and fighting should really go against the ice. But I don't think that I got another Pokemon entry about it, like Pokédex entry, did I? I have to know when did I find him. Oh, here, Sneasel. Does it say? Sneasel is not researched yet. But because this is Sneasel. No form. Oh, here. His swim form. Fighting and poison. Okay. That's why they look different. So well, I don't have anything against poison, but against fighting, flying, up psychic. I don't really have anything against. What is it carrying? A razor claw. Oh. It drops Razor Claw and you need Razor Claw to evolve the other thing. Or maybe this one too. Okay, that's interesting. But the mine could also... Well, I don't have a Sneasel anymore, but... Interesting, I must say. Why do I always get these shitty things I don't want? Yeah, I don't really have a psychic Pokemon. Are you climbing up? He seems not be climbing anymore. Is it the end of the map? Yeah, I think so. Run! We don't have to fight them. Oh, you wanna fight? Might not be having a strong attack against you, but you keep avoiding it, so... There's no effect on psychic. Yes, Nightbot! We are raising money for kids! These guys... If you have just a little bit to give these kids with hearing problems, pretty please send them something. They really need the help. Useless fact, back in Generation 1, Psychic types had a weakness to Ghost types, but every Ghost type Pokemon in the game had Poison type as well, but then they have weakness to Psychic, so you had to brute force your way to win against Psychic. Ugh. Bye, Sneasel! Yeah, how is my Sneasel research going? Yeah, that's why Dark was introduced in Generation 2. Yeah, I think that my Sneasel is already researched. And we should probably try to climb up. Nah, to add to that, the Bob Psychic was so broken that they had to add the Dark in Generation 2 to balance it. Well, that's good, at least they tried to fix it, right? Oh, why do I always get this? At first. Oh! I want something faster! Those switches. He's just kind of slow. Stop! Stop climbing on every random tree. This Sneasel. He sees a tree and he is like, let's go. Oh, there's a lot of those dragons here. This is the one I have. This alpha. Well, I also have alpha, I think. If we try to hit it from behind. Gudra! Is this a special Gudra? I thought that ice was strong against dragon. Well, it's still Dragon 2. Well, here we have a strong attack. Oh, now we are going to kill it. Let's kill it with Gudra. Since it's so low. No, the water type highly damaged it. It's just that these alphas are so rough, so many times it's really hard to survive. Because the alphas just one-shot you, so you have only one go. And to take all the HP of an alpha in one hit can be a bit hard. Why is this guy running here like a madman? So the satchel was over there. Maybe I should go for it. This laser is kind of slow. Guess slow but effective.
Check yourself in the back.
Yeah. Oh, what's this? Gligger. I did blink a bit. I wonder if it's my first Gligger. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, there's a lot of Pokémon! Yeah, that was our first Gligger. And I didn't catch it. Well, maybe I can catch this one. I was just a bit too effective against it. Felt like it'd be caught. Without fighting it? Yeah! No, I guess not. Guess we have to fight it. But then we have to be gentle to it. Not water pools. I don't know if if we can be gentle. Oh yeah, that was gentle. I think Iron Head was quite gentle. It doesn't sound like a gentle move. But no! The second was critical or something. Okay, your butt wasn't that gentle. Hey, there is another one over there. Or two. Okay. I guess only one butt attack then. 1 week bat attack and then we try to catch it. I'm not convinced, but sure. Maybe we get lucky. Yes! I have him! I'm not gonna use him, but I have him. That's important. Ah! I don't necessarily want to fight you, man. They're respawning here like so often. Maybe I should revive my poor Pokémon so they can keep gaining experience. So... this is some nasty alpha. They score level 77. Wait, there's also the little ones. This is good. Holy shit. Maybe we don't want to be fighting the little ones at the same time. Why? Can you start climbing? Why can't I not use the sneezer? I'm pressing A. Oh, controllers. You need to get a pop-up to be able to use this though. What's that? No, I feel like fighting an alpha which is much higher level plus 2 small ones at the same time kind of sucks. Yeah, I mean, you have to get a pop-up on the rock to press A. If you're pressing A, there's no pop-up. It will not be used. And that's always like, just get used, man. Why your controllers and console games always need some kind of pop-ups? Okie dokie. Well, let's check if we got some more money for the kids with hearing problems who desperately need equipment. No, nothing. Guys, if you have a little bit to spare, please try to donate to this family. It's a single mother with kids with hearing problems. And she desperately needs money for her kids. Because the boy's equipment for he used for communication, it's some kind of communicator processor broke, and they are allowed to get you check every 5 minutes. It was not every 5 minutes, but I really want them to get the money. Poor kids. Yeah, his communicator processor he uses broke, and he only gets a free one once per 10 years. So now they basically were told that they have to buy the new one themselves, but since she's a single mother and they need special need, like she has to go with them to school every day. Yeah, I wish I could get some alerts on stream, that it could just be integrated in Twitch, because I was checking these things, but if you check charities through Twitch, there are Americans and Germans, and I didn't find anything under like Czech Republic, Slovakia, or like other countries. So I was like even thinking that maybe this charity, which is called Nesnaze, would be there, and I could just pick it and like click through it. But all I can do is to give you guys this link, and it might be specific ones. Yes, through Twitch, but not Czech ones. Yeah, I don't know. It would be really nice if I could get just this thing as a pop-up. But I guess I can't. Like, I could put it on top of the screen or something. And it would update. But it's not happening, so we just have to check it once in a while. You know, guys, every little helps. So, no matter if it should just be, you know, a few bucks. Doesn't have to be a lot, but if everybody just gives them a little bit, then they will get the maybe once an hour. Like that I should check it once an hour. But then I need a reminder. But I'm also was thinking that new people are coming in and out, right? Like now we have 8 people over here, right? Yeah, I know, Machine. I'm not like talking specifically, but I see that like we were having like 4 viewers here and now we have 8. So there are 4 new people which probably didn't hear about it, what we are raising money for. For those 2 kids with hearing problems, which can't use the equipment they need because the state will just not pay for it. Like once per 10 years, but if it breaks, like they can't be waiting for 10 years, right? So it would be really nice if they could get it as soon as possible. Because I can also imagine how every day without it must be really hard. Yeah, 10 years is a long time. But I'm also thinking, like, why is the system so bad that, okay, if it's possible to repair it, then maybe they should repair it for them. And if it's not unrepairable, maybe 10 years is a long time? Like, if it breaks before 10 years, then maybe it should be... Maybe it should be shorter time than 10 years. I grew up with many infections every other week. I'm lucky to still here. Yeah, Laser is also suffering with ear infections. But this is some genetic disease they have. Like, they really need a special equipment to be able to hear and communicate. They also have to go to special school for people with this kind of disability. And the school is only in a capital city, so the mom is going with them every day to the capital city. Then she goes back home, she goes to work, and then she has to pick them up, right? So she can't have a full-time job because it's not like the kids are there until really late, right? So then she's going to pick them up. And I guess now when they can't properly communicate because the thing broke, then I don't know how they're doing it. Must be really hard. So I hope that there are people who... Well, there was already yesterday, like, we raised 30% of the sum during one stream. That was really amazing. So I have a hope that we could get to 75% today. I will have one more stream after. So I will have one now, then we will be having this board game event, and then after that I will try again to stream something, and I guess until the end of the week, or I guess just until we get it, really. But I was so thinking what I could just do, like offer something. But I just feel like these kind of things, like get a cake into a face, is just... I mean, is it really what you guys want to watch? Me getting some cake splashed into my face. Like when I was checking what people are doing, like for these charity things. It can be sometimes such crazy things. And I'm like, is that really what people want? More mortuary assistant. Yeah, I have this... Not a comment, but I have this Nightbot thing. Yeah, I should do it. I mean, if mortuary assistant isn't what it takes, I would even eat seafood, mushrooms, all the things I hate, if it helps the kids. Gimbal. I think that I already have Gimbal. I have the feeling. Oh, this is like level 23. I'm not sure how level 23 Gimbal would help me. You could stop farting on stream, it's to help us though, not the kids. Okay, but Bashan thinks that Mortuary Assistant could help. What else do you think that it could help? I mean, I was checking some things and they were like that you, I don't know, let someone throw a cake into your face, and I'm like, then we just destroy a perfectly good cake. And I'm just thinking like maybe my community is just not into these kind of things. I don't know what this one is. I'm thinking we can probably catch him. But I was also thinking that Laser could show his arm for some money. Hand or foot or something. Half face, full face. I have nothing to show. Everything that I could show can be shown on Switch. No feet protects a weird crowd. But it's for the kids, Laser. It's for the kids. Okay, we try a better ball. Yeah, Laser can make some things. Show your feet for the kids. Sounds not so good to say. We just can't catch it. This is the price. All my Pokemon has to go down so we can get this Pokemon. Yeah, sure, go kill all my Pokemon! I can't hit you anymore because if I hit you, you will die, then I can't catch you. This guy really doesn't want to be mine. Come on. Yeah, but I don't want to kill it, so I don't really care that much. I just basically have to try throwing balls. I can't hit it. If I hit it once, it will get killed. So this is not about actually taking it down, because it would be already dead. But I don't feel like I am able to. Yeah, I want to own it. Oh. This is probably. I think Golduck was another one where I really had problems. Okay, we have 2 more chances to go. You don't really need it to be strong, weak, whatever, because all I do is throw balls. But to throw balls, I need to have a Pokémon out, right? Yeah, I have this Nightbot message. Yes! Yes! Okay, only 4 Pokémon has to go down, so we could catch this Gabite. Hey, that was actually not the worst Alpha I've caught. I think that the Alpha which gave me the most problems to catch, like, he would defeat all of my Pokemon and I would have to come back and he would still not be caught, was the Golduck. The Alpha Golduck, he just didn't want to be caught. It was critical. It killed everything. I had to come back, made it critical, and then throw balls, and it almost killed everything again. It just didn't want to stay in the ball. So this is a dragon and ground. That's interesting. Dragon and ground. I don't have a ground Pokemon. But I have 2 steel Pokemon now. Choices. What do you do with the boss? Miss that. What I'm saying is that someone like Gabite is able to sweep near your whole team even if it wasn't an alpha. Yeah, but like, what I meant is that if my goal was to kill it, he would probably just kill like one of my Pokemon. Because I would be attacking the whole time. But for catching it, I think that if I want to catch an alpha, many times my Pokemon they have to die for that. Because you're not allowed to attack it. Because next attack will kill it, and you don't want it dead, obviously, so... That makes it a bit like... Well, we don't have many Pokemon now, but there was some satchel or something we wanted to get. Come on. Go Sneasel. Well, what's that? Oh no, those are the same. Already fought those ones. Just let me get the satchel and I will be out of here. Goodbye. Goodbye. Okay. Well, now we can return back to the camp. So yeah, wanted to check how many Pokemon do I have. So I have 7 pastures. So quite a lot. I have a lot of these buizels because there was a quest to catch a big buizel and that was just impossible. All of them were just small. Or they were big but not big enough. Then pasture 2, still a lot of buizels. Pasture 3, pasture 4. There I have the shiny Golbat, which I don't like that much. I think that green Golbat is really weird. I agree with Laser on that I feel like they could make the shiny Pokemon look a bit special because it's shiny but it doesn't always look better, but I think it should look better. And maybe it should be a bit more shining or special or something. It's just the green Golbat, it's not even nice. I have a Snorlax, I have Mr. Mime, and I have Alpha Pachirisu level 40, and Alpha Hippodon, and Alpha Lopunny, and I have Umbreon. Yes, it should. And I have Alpha Skuntang. And then I have a lot of these. I have 2 Togepis. I have an Alpha Drapion, Alpha Tangrowth. I have an Alpha Onyx I try to use, but I don't know, I tried to use Onyx as a rock ground, but I felt like it was mostly just dying. I don't know, so I was like, not sure. Some shinies really stand out, some are barely noticeable. Yeah, and I don't really know what is the obsession with it. I mean, I would rather catch an alpha, which is like much stronger than to just catch something that has a different color. But it's not even always nicer. They should really make it nice. Then I have this Valorine level 50 alpha. Alpha Chansey. Puragly alpha. Machoke. Combis. Machoke alpha, which I was using for a while. But then I found fighting and fire together. And then I felt like, if I'm going to do the fighting, maybe it's nice combined with something. I have Mime Junior. Then I have these unknowns. Gyarados. There was also one which was alpha, but I didn't catch it. Cypher level 20. Toxicroak. Mantag. Shellos. Fuchsialos. Lumineon. Gastrodon. Octillery. Golduck alpha, which I was using for a while. Until I started using Empoleon. Onyx is gross guts. Yeah. I will rest it. They will come back. I have a Celio, Magby, Magmar, Tentacool, Dusk Noir Alpha, Octillery Alpha, Viscash Alpha, Cypher Alpha, and then lately I got Luminel, Yanmega, Gibble, the other type of Sneasel. Well, imagine I would have two Sneasels. One would be fighting and poison, and the other one would be... Nah. Guess would be a bit boring. Ambipon, Teddy Ursa, Bronzor. Oh yeah, I have a Alpha Crobat. That was also kind of hard to catch. Gligar and now the Gabite. So Gabite can still evolve. Yeah, like, I mean, it would have different types, right? But it would just look a bit different. I mean, I have that one dragon type, which is Dragon Steel. But Empoleon is Steel 2, then I have 2 Steel. But if I had Gabite, then I would have Dragon Ground. And I don't have any ground. So the question is, do I want to change Gudra for Gabite? So Gabite can still... Yeah, Empoleon. I know it's also water, but... But I mean more like... Yeah, I already have a steel, so it just feels like, do I need another steel? Or could I get rather a ground Pokemon? Which I could use against. I'm biased, I like Gabite. It's also higher level than the Gudra. You don't like him? Okay, Majin, why do you like him? Laser, why do you not like him? Purely because he mainly uses physical attacks, and I really like Pokemon with special attacks. Okay. Well, let's rest. I'm biased in favor of ground types. Gabite is a sweeper. It's hard. But I mean, if I would be using it, I need to evolve it. Well, does it evolve either? Well, dragon types evolve naturally, I guess. Under some... when they are higher level. But he's already high level, so... Okay. So I don't know! It's hard! But it's... At the same time, the one I'm using right now, Gudra, is just so tanky. So if I'm gonna switch to Gabite, he will be very squishy. So do I want to exchange that for some squishiness? Yeah, it's hard. Every time I get a new Pokemon, it's always like, you could switch it out until it evolves and see. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I could let it evolve and see if I like it after it evolves. So lately there have been a bit of the dragons. Wait, it can already evolve. Okay. You could switch to it until it can evolve. Oh, it can evolve. Okay, let's evolve it. Well, it definitely looks more like a dragon. I guess. Yeah, it has higher physical attack. Anyone who has played Pearl, Diamond, Platinum knows this Pokemon. I don't think that I've seen ever Garchomp. But I also don't know. I want to be using it. I mean, you should definitely be using Dragon Claw if so. I know some Pokemon from mobile Pokemon Go. Shakes face at Cynthia. Yeah, I've never played the Pokemon Go. But yeah, I bet that you learn quite a bit from that. What Pokemon did you have there? Or like, do you have many? The users the good environment becomes fixed. I guess I can try to use it a bit. But yeah, I should definitely have it have some... Yeah, that's why I'm giving it physical attacks. This is correct about Garchomp having a focus on physical attacks. So like you see that the category that basically Dragon Claw, Outrage, Double Edge and Bulldoze are physical attacks. What's Earth Power? I think Earth Power was special attack, but let me see. Yeah. I had so many Pokemon on that app. I played it while at airports and traveling. That's really good. I feel like it's hard in those games. Like I always find some Pokemon and I'm like, well, you know, I wanted to be using this one, but now I found this one. So I don't really know what I want to be using. So it gets a bit like, Should they remove Earthquake in Arceus? There was an earthquake? Or maybe I can bump it up a bit, since these things are not very rare. Well, I'm putting it in the special attack, which I'm not gonna use, but it's fine. But like, I have anything else to put it into anyway. I get too many of those anyway. Let's just move all this stuff. So we have a bit empty inventory. Earthquake was fantastic. Is that a Pokémon? I never know what was the best one to use. I just thought some looked cute or cool. I mean, that works too, Coyote. I mean, I don't want to say it in some offensive way, but I just feel like Pokemon games can be a bit casual, so I don't think that you need to be super effective. So I feel like even if you lose fights, like what will really happen? You just come back and the same Pokemon is there and you just try again. I don't feel like it's like, oh no, this is Dark Souls. You are doomed if you didn't do something. Right. Here's some help from ground types. Ground type moves are super effective against electric, fire, poison, rock, and steel type. I have this kind of thing on the right screen all the time. So when I'm not sure and I see something, I'm always like, let me just check. Okay, ground type will be good against fire, against electric, poison, rock, and steel. Yeah, it's something very similar is in the game, in the tutorial part. So you can always go to this what is it called? Up here somewhere. Yeah, this survey tips. Like you can go there and you can find it somewhere. But I always feel like it's not like I always want to go into these menus. Like Pokémon. Yeah, here. Here you can see something. But I don't always want to be opening this kind of thing. Well, I did have to fight real life Pokemon to take over an area, and sometimes we would see each other on the street or sitting in the airport. They got me mad. Oh, I remember when I was playing Ingress that people would be just randomly coming over and chatting with you even though they didn't know you. It was kind of cool. That's how it connected people. Well, maybe we should go for that annoying fight. I guess it's one of those annoying things again. But we can do it! I just start to get a bit frustrated. Doppelbonnets! By the way, there was this Pokemon we were supposed to catch. Misdreavus. I don't think that we catch it. I don't even know what Misdreavus is as a Pokemon. But I guess it will be somewhere. No, not the Cherim yet. Because the Cherim should be somewhere here, I think. No, and I also have a problem with finding the last bee for one of the quests. Because the problem basically is that there is a bee on that island, but it spawns randomly. So you have to always like go back to the village, then go back there and try to see if you can find a bee. And if it's not there because there's only like one tree or something it can be on, then you have to go back to the village and come back, and it just repeats like that. It's always like back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and eventually there will be a bee, but then you can't kill it, so... And it's also really kind of low level. Oh, that thing still lives. I was not even paying attention because I was like, this thing is probably really weak. Rebecca Forbes, who's that? That is Rebecca Forbes? Back and forth. I don't even know that I kept saying that. Yeah, I was also using Graveler. Flash Cannon! Maybe this tree has a cherrim. Please! Oh, it's always this shit that burn me! I can never get the cherrim! It's like always, I always have my hope up that it's gonna be cherrim, and it's always burn me. I burn in my ass finally! Please. Or maybe cherrim my ass. That would be better. I want my ass to be cherrimed. You don't want to cherrim my ass, but I need cherrim. Please. Charity doesn't exist. I think Liza didn't make it. Has it been already 1 hour? Can I check it now? Can I please check it now? If anything changed. This is the big lazy, but he has it in his name. He can't help himself. Lice laser had an S, not an Z. Snot. There are some ruins here. It's not working. Okay, we're gonna check it. We're gonna check it. We're gonna check it. It's still 61%. Nothing changed! I don't know. What am I doing wrong? I guess I have to be the charity bot. So you write like charity. Like this. And then this appears. And we will pretend that Laser did his job. Like that. Yes, like that. Laser is playing Cyberpunk, so it will go up. Weekends are good for fundraisers. I also have a free weekend, so there's something hopping in there. Whoa, water. But maybe we want to catch it, so I don't want to damage it too much. I'm not lazy, I'm busy! Oh no! I killed it anyway. What happens? What's that thing up there? There is something. Oh no, it's running away. Pseudo voodoo. Well, I know that this attack is not effective against it, but I don't want to kill it. Title: Help me raise money for kids in need. Use channel points to vote for my next single play game. Thank you, Laser. Thank you guys for helping. I mean, everything help. I mean, even if you can't, not like you personally, but specifically, but in general, if people can't donate anything, maybe even these tips, how we can make people who can donate, then that helps too. I just really have to stop thinking about it because I want to keep refreshing all the time. Oh. You get a bit obsessed about these things sometimes. Like, I think that sometimes a minute feels like an hour and then you're like, is it hour already? Wait, let's throw a ball at it. So we can have pseudo voodoo. Kind of looks cute. And I've never seen it before, I think. Yes! Well, I hear something. This one we can kill, I think. We can try this dragon Pokémon. Do it bulldoze. Bulldoze attack didn't do that much. Was supposed to be strong. Yeah, what is this thing? Nose pass. A rock type. Well, this should be very effective when they are never, but it wasn't. There's a Pokemon called Nosepass? That's a bit little weird. Kind of doesn't look so good, to be honest. I wonder if it's someone's favorite Pokémon. Nose pass. Your favorite Pokémon is an evolution of Nosepass. Well, good to know. Gas pass. So ground and flying, right? Let's ice punch it. Well, I would definitely like to have a Pokemon called Gas Pass. Now we have to get it evolved, so we can get all the gas in. Oh! Sounds like it's trying to fire at us. You know, like sometimes everything's trying. I'm kidding, of course. No! I really wanted there to be a Pokemon called Gas Pass. Please. We need a Gas Pass in our lives. Well, is this going to be a Charin? No, it's Wormadam. We already probably have a Wormadam. I'm sure Laser can oblige if you ask nicely. And no chatting again. I'm losing all my hope of getting a chatting. Oh my god. Oh, there is a wisp we want to get. Hey, there might be a Cherim. No! It's Burmy again! I'm tired of these Burmies! They're everywhere! Cherry my ass! We don't want Burmy! Burmies are always everywhere. What did Burma do to you? It's there since the start of the game! You just want something special and it's always Burmy. At least if it was Burpy! And it would be like, yeah, I got this special Burpy Pokemon. But if you get special Burmy Pokemon... Burpy's just me after a glass of wine. Burpy's you just after almost everything. Like, it's just like the burping monster. Just like Laser really likes to burp or something. Getting caught out like that. I thought that was normal. What's in the chest? It's another Volt Pokemon. We killed the last one, we killed this one too. It's like we can't have nice things because everything just dies even if we do in effect. What's this? Rotom! Interesting. Okay, and the Rotom is dead. Oh, that's an alpha. We don't want to anger it. This one is tiny, that should be okay. Yeah, I stopped using. You despise Rotom? It's the first time I've seen it, so can't really tell much about it. Some of these Pokemon in this area are just so low level and some are high level, so it's like a mix. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Don't necessarily wants to fight it. What did Rotom do to you? What is this tiny thing in here? It disappeared. The fuck is that? That's a big boy, that's for sure. But I don't even know what it is. So I'm too far away to see what it is. Maybe it's gonna come a bit closer so I can see. Oh, come on. A Rhyperior. So that's a ground and rock one. So I mean, water Pokemon should be pretty good against it. We can hit it from behind a bit. Turn around, baby. I'm so ready. This is from behind. Yes! Okay, let's do Hydro Pump! It's level 74. Okay, well, that was good. That will be a lot of experience. That's a shitloads of experience, that's for sure. Amazing! I don't know if I can catch that thing. Yes! Chimecho! Chimecho something. Why is it? Oh, here. It's a psychic Pokemon. I guess that thing is so tiny, so it's probably still gonna evolve. Yeah, there's something rolling there. What's this thing? No, it's a bit scared of me. This is Chingling. Chingling. And Chingling disappeared. A Rhyhorn, I already know. Wait! Wrong balls. I didn't want to throw a ball at it. Ugh. No, I didn't. I wasn't really using Eevee. I think that my Eevee is probably around level 20, so... Voltorb, level 58. Easy peasy. That's good then. I don't really use... The sooner you evolve Eevee, the better. Yeah, but who would really want to be leveling up something from level 20 to like 70 to catch up with your Pokémon? But I thought that in Arceus it didn't really matter when you evolved it. Oh wait, crunchy salt. Definitely needed some crunchy salt. Now I'm finding some crunchy salt here. I think there was a quest I needed crunchy salt for. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. I already have 3 pieces, so that's good. So crunchy. Ooh. It's very similar to the other games, but a lot of moves have had their damage nerfed effect changed. Welcome to Moonview Arena, the seat of Lord Electrode. I know I'm not exactly being supportive of you reaching this place, but a part of me did hope you would make it. Call me contradictory all you like, galaxy grand, but such is life. Embracing the complexity of both ourselves and the world can only help us grow. As a member of the Diamond Clan, my highest calling is to please Almighty Sino. And right now, that means I must protect my lord by stopping you where you stand. If you still wish to defeat me and gain entry to Electrode's seat, you and your little Pokémon are welcome to give it your best shot. Let's go, Skudang! Give it another whiff of your silent deadliness! Yeah, which Pokemon did I have active now? Wow, you're using 3 at the same time? How come she's able to use 3 at the same time? She's obviously cheating. I mean, it's really strange that your Pokemon would be not allowed to fight side by side. when the others are. She's angry. Let's make one thing clear. I didn't lose. You may have won, but there's a difference. She's so salty. I just like time. You are using 3 Pokémon at the same time, woman. What more of an advantage do you want? Yes, I'm afraid there simply wasn't enough time for me to raise my Pokémon nice and strong. Oh, cry me a river. Maybe just do 1v1? Couldn't this be why Adaman is always going on and on about time being a precious thing? My word, the Diamond Clan and Almighty Sino truly are never-ending fountains of wisdom. Yes, I know what comes next. You want to know what pleases Lord Electrode so you can make some bombs for it. Well, I'm afraid I won't be able to help you. Because I have completely forgotten what Electrode likes! Oh my woman. What's the matter? Upset? Too bad anger doesn't make bombs. You asshole! Mel is really giving you the run around, isn't he, Plasma? I guess it's my fault for not telling you in advance what Electrode likes. So here is the... Adaman! What now? I could hear you just now, you know. Are you really going to tell this little noodle what she needs to find just like that? Lest we all forget you're the leader of Diamond Clan. Why do you bother with these galaxy loads? Use your eyes, Melly. Haven't you even looked at your frenzied lord? Don't you feel even a twinge of how it suffers fighting to control the energy that's bursting out of it? I actually was thinking this was a woman, but he was calling him he. So Melee is a man? This is so confusing. At least give him some mustache, so I know. I see nothing but a Pokemon overcome with joy at being among Almighty Sino. Yeah, but then he was calling him he when Adaman came. Chosen ones. Anyway, it's not like a trial and suffering I always cause for doom and gloom. These things exist to help us grow. I'm sorry, Melly, I can't write of these frenzies as some trial from Almighty Sino. That's why I'm doing the best I can to help out Plasma here. This is bigger than what team or clan we belong to. I agree, Adaman, I like you a bit. Oh, and by the way, I was just going to tell her that she needs crunchy salt. I was going to go right ahead and give it to her. Woo! Crunchy salt! Now it's time to make some bombs, so lend a hand, both of you. You can never be certain in the Pokemon world, I mean. God never exists. Fine, and at the end of the day, let none say that the great Melee shirked his duties as warden. See, Melee shirked his duties. So this lady-like woman is a guy, and I don't know anymore. Like with some, like Volo, I was thinking that it was a woman too, but then I could believe. But I think this looks like a chick. Okay, take it back. It's a man. He should have a manly voice. Also, Yeah, maybe the hair color or so. Yeah, I think that this hair color and the length and the name, yeah. And like has this flower hat. The clothes. The great Malice shirked his duties as warden. I will help make your precious borgs. Why don't they want to give men any facial hair? There, I made you a practically infinite supply of bombs, so chuck all you like at Electrode. But don't underestimate my lord's strength. I very much doubt that the likes of you can quell it. Ugh, another of these annoying battles. But I would like my Pokémon to rest a bit. But we got the teleporter now, so it should be okay to go rest and come back. Just hoping I could find a bit more of the sword still. Okay, let's go back to the camp, rest my Pokémon, and then get this battle done. Because... yeah, I don't really particularly enjoy these kind of battles. Feels a lot like spamming boars. But it's time for me to check it, and we are still on 61%. Today we have not been very successful. Yeah, it is great. It is great. It's just not changing. But maybe not that many people are actually coming to the channel today. And you know, there's a lot of still streams like Gunfire Reborn and Valheim and Dark Tides, and that all have like different kind of viewers, so who knows. Maybe some people will come in and... I think that checking once per hour is this is still a bit like, yeah, it's too short time. And I'm not some big 100 viewer streamer, then there'd be a lot of people coming in. Today is here like I don't know, 6 to 10 people. Like Coyote said, I would probably see more growth on the weekend. Maybe also the start was a bit too steep, right? And I was like, maybe that's just how it's gonna be now. But that's like, nah, that's unrealistic. Let's get our ass kicked in the battle. So so even knowing you're doomed to fail, you still wish to pit yourself against Electrode? I'm ready to battle. Ha! You have a great deal more pluck than you have sense, I will give you that. A word of advice, don't stop moving while you are battling Electrode, or you will be dead in no time. It's just throw his favorite food, kind of, what is it called? Like a simulator. No, I feel like most of it is just spam throw at it. Sometimes I don't even get the Pokemon battle because the window of throwing Pokemon at it is just so short that I just miss it. Like I can't even switch to my Pokemon. And it's gone already. Can't even find the... When are you even supposed to be throwing the thing on it? Can you defeat these bars somehow? Oh, send Pokemon to battle, okay. Isn't ground strong against electricity? Doesn't seem like it. I guess it was. I don't know how I'm supposed to be throwing the balls at the same time as dodging around. Yeah, I mean, at least let me use mouse and keyboard. Well, the Pokemon battle was not a problem. I one-shot it. Can you actually throw at the same time as you are dodging around? Okay, well I will try to throw both buttons at the same time then. Ugh, this is dodge. Okay, nice. No, you can't dodge and throw at the same time. You say that I can, but you can't. You have to do it while you're dodging, you said. Well, I have to, because there are like 3 bars at the same time. Throw, dodge, there's nothing to dodge. I can't even move my camera at it. Send in Pokemon to battle. How do I do that? Or maybe I just have to dodge until it gets tired and then I can always send my Pokemon? I don't know. Well, what if I just keep dodging around until it says that I can send in my Pokemon? Maybe you can also keep dodging only. Oh! This is way too many things at the same time. I can't even see what's behind me. Maybe I can send my Pokemon to battle now? Oh yeah, I can. So maybe you were just supposed to dodge all the time. You just can't. Ugh. I'm dodging all the time. I don't even throw. So how are you supposed to throw it between? Ugh. Stupid battle. This is such a stupid battle. Holy shit. You're supposed to throw in between. I dodge all the time and I still can't escape these things. Yeah, but okay. I dodge all the time and I can't escape it. So if I would be throwing in between dodges, how would I escape that? Just explain that to me. Thinking that you could run and shoot your camera. And you can run in this game? Oh, this is the run button. I can send my Pokemon soon. I think that the run is just too slow. Oh, dodge. Please give me the Pokemon battle again. Oh, it will be now. No, I feel like the Pokemon battle seems to be too easy. And these things too annoying. Okay, I want the Pokemon battle again. Yeah, the running around is much better than the dodging around. The dodging around sucked a bit. Ah! Okay, I guess I wait for one more Pokemon battle. Which will come now. Yes! Don't get too greedy, Plasma. Well, now we're taking it down. No point of beast throwing these balls in between. Yes! Just much better to wait when you can have a Pokemon battle. Well, it was a little less annoying than the previous fight, that's for sure. The previous one was just so weird. At least this one didn't feel broken. A giant Pokeball boss. Oh, for shame! What utter calamity! I agree to make those accursed bombs. Yes, but now that Almighty Sinnoh's precious blessing has vanished forever, it's just so unbearably sad. Is that how you see it? Electrode looks a relief to me. Glad its suffering ended, probably. Oh, come on, Adaman, seriously? That's just your wishful thinking, nothing more. Like, if you look at Adaman, right, and Melee, there is also a bit difference in how their body looks, so... Like the man is standing like with the arms like this, right? But this version is selected glass, so he just destroys ground Pokemon. He didn't really destroy it, he didn't kill any of my Pokemon, so it wasn't too bad.
But I brought before.
Since you expect him to be weak to ground. Yes. So more like the other way, that's why my ground was not that effective. But it didn't really destroy him. Well, I mean, I don't know what is usually, but since they want you to do a lot of Pokédex research, well, you do over-level on that. So either you don't do the research, but that's kind of your point, right? Because the professor wants you to do research. Oh, your preaching doesn't ruffle me one bit, but if Almighty Sino grows angry with me because of this, I don't know what I will do. I arrive right on schedule. Now, what did you bother coming back for? Only to say that I recalled some things after Plasma did me the honor of traveling with me. Things to do with a world where I believe I lived before my memories were lost. Most people there caught Pokémon, lived with them, formed supportive partnerships with them. And then there were the Pokémon trainers. The ones we called Pokémon trainers were truly devoted to their craft. They always looked towards the next challenge and had Pokémon battles every chance they got. So he comes from Ashworth, and this is a different word. All to help themselves and their Pokémon grow. Through battle, trainers forged bonds of understanding with their Pokémon and with their opponents and their Pokémon too. Why can't Jessie exist in real life? Oh, someone is Jessie in here. I don't know. Why? You mean just like visually or personality? Or both? Oh, with everything, I suppose. If Pokémon and people work together, we can forge new paths forward. We will be lost to history if we go on believing only Pokémon can be strong, or if we go on fearing them instead of understanding them. Interesting. Was your word like Ingo described too, Plasma? It sure was. I would never have thought such a word could exist. Do you speak the funny language? What's the funny language? What is a funny language? There might be a lot of funny languages. Oh, once again, the brilliant Warden Melee has realized something rather clever. It's not just Pokémon that need to be strong, it's me as well. The greater my valor and might, the more my Pokémon can reach their potential. I wonder if Almighty Sinnoh will be pleased and once I've achieved exactly that. Hey Adaman, share with me again the wisdom of Almighty Sinnoh passed down among our clan. Oh no, I don't speak Danish. Definitely not. I could probably understand a bit of written Danish, but the way Danish people pronounce things is a bit further away from how they write it. Because I feel like written Danish reminds me of written Norwegian, so there I can like see similarities. But in pronunciation, not so much. It's such a ridiculous language, isn't it? I think that the most ridiculous thing I've heard about them is that the way how they do numbers. Because the way they call numbers is just so complicated. But it's also very weird that they don't actually pronounce things how they write them, but they have a different pronunciation for them. So I heard like Swedish and Norwegian would just mostly read things as they are, right? And then Danish. So, are you Danish or... or not? What is your language? Well, I'm Czech, so I'm from the Czech Republic, so my first language is Czech, which is probably my best. But because I live abroad, I don't use Czech that much. Sometimes I use it during my streams if some Czech people visit here, but that doesn't happen very often. And then I have some Czech friends I play board games with online on the board game arena. Yeah, mostly I use English on my daily basis, at work and at home. Well, what about you? Hey Adam man, share with me again the wisdom of Almighty Sino passed down among our clan. Alright, open your ears, shut the big mouth and listen well, my friend. Give not into sorrow, give not into anger, offer only friendship to those around you. Give not into sorrow, give not into anger, bring not Almighty Sino to sorrow. Bring not Almighty Sino to sorrow, for that is when time's flow will cease. And there you have it. Your English is very good. Thank you. I actually learned English mostly in games, or when playing games. So I have to thank games for teaching me English the way I know it. Because it was for sure not school or any school lessons which taught me English. I feel like school language education in the Czech Republic, and especially English, is just non-existent. And also the problem with my country is that we have everything dubbed. So we have everything in Czech. All movies, TV series, even games. Like if you look at the top Twitch streamers for the Czech Republic, for my country, like they all play games in Czech. With Czech subtitles, Czech dubbing, everything Czech. And it sounds so weird, because if you translate some things into Czech, it just doesn't seem right. So yeah, that's why I kind of refused to stream in Czech, because I don't want to play games with dubbing or translations. It's just better to play it in original, I think. That's a big hurdle. Yeah, I can definitely feel, because now I live in Norway, and I feel like Nordic countries not having the dubbing and having everything in original, it really helps them to understand other languages better. So I would really like to see that for my country as well. But I feel like the people who live in the Czech Republic, they don't really want it, they just want the dubbing. Bravo! Excellent! So where are you from? You're Danish. Or... Please, all of you, do your best and run toward the destination and ever higher state. Of course! Your higher state is clear, Plasma. It surely lies with the next lord. Oh, you are Irish. Nice. Now this time I really will make the complete return trip to Jubilee Village. Perhaps with someone like Plasma to show that Pokémon need not to be feared, the people of Hisui will find new tracks forward. Now begging your pardon, I owe Commander Kamado my report. Until next time, Plasma. Goodbye! So do you play Pokemon Legends Arceus as well? Can we find a way to honor our past while also forging a better future? Maybe that's why Almighty Sino really wants from us. After all, it rules over all time. And it created everything there is. Be ready to shield your eyes, Galaxy Grant! I'm going to polish up both myself and Electrode until our strength and brilliance are blinding. Woo! Oh, I'm so happy I have the battle done. Happy! This game is quite... Okay, I can be climbing on top there. You want to do voice acting? For this game? I'm trying. I just don't think that, like, I'm the greatest at it. I wish I could do different accents as also. And sometimes I forget what kind of voice I was doing for people and then I change it. Or I'm doing like a male voice and then I realize, oh, no, female voice, and then I'm like realizing almost that the character is gone and I'm like, well, this was a guy. Oh, okay, well, you have a natural accent. Yeah, but I feel like if I am doing accent for more characters, they should have a different one, right? Then the only accent you can do is Indian young boy. Is that really an accent? But it's what I do, yeah. I kind of do like to try at least, you know, to make it a bit special for people who are watching and maybe sometimes make people laugh a bit. When it gets like really crazy. I feel like as streamers, maybe sometimes we just have to put some extra effort, but it can be also really fun. Would you ever try to do the VTuber thing? I actually did. I can't say that my viewers liked it that much. Because, you know, I started streaming in 2016. And back then I wasn't using a webcam. I was a really shitty microphone, a really bad computer for streaming, so my games were just freezing all the time, like it was really bad. But yeah, I just made it going. Like back then almost no one was streaming. And maybe I can climb up the tree. And then when was it? Like 1.5 years ago, 2 years ago, I felt like I wanted to move forward a bit. And what I did was that I tried a VTuber character and tried to use it. So I got, was it called the space rig thing? And I even bought a better webcam so it would kind of scan my face better and transfer it, but it was still not very good. I just couldn't make it work. Then they patched it in some way and it got even worse. And I was not really happy with the result. But I already had the better webcam, right? Because I bought it because of this VTubing thing. So sounds like a big investment. Yeah, I already felt like I invested so much into it, right? And then I didn't really like it how my mouse was moving, but the character's mouse was moving in a different way. So I was like, I don't really feel like it's that great. And then in September, in the middle of the September, I was celebrating my birthday. Not this year, but a year ago. And I decided to go for real webcam. Which was really scary because imagine like streaming without webcam between 2016 and 2022. So that's 6 years, right? So I had viewers for 6 years. Like some of them were the same, but they've never seen me. So the first one was like so scary. But the second one and all the ones after were just so relaxing. Yeah. It needed big courage, but to be honest, it was just for the first time. Felt like the courage was just needed the first time. What's that? Oh shit. Oh, Electabuzz. So after I got after the first time, it just felt so much better. Yeah, I've been around for a while and it was a nice surprise to finally see Cosmo. Or maybe I can catch it now. Oh! I avoided the attack. And it didn't even die, so maybe I can catch it. Yeah, I don't know. I just had this weird fear of like, what if I will start using webcam and people will just not like it and all those people who were watching for years will just leave? But it makes no sense, like why should they, right? I mean, if you're friends with someone, they're just not gonna leave. Oh shit, there's Alpha! Ow! Run! Okay. I have to check what type was that. So, there was no logic behind it. Like, why should I be scared, right? But I was scared anyway. And then when I did it, I got this big relief. And then I wasn't scared anymore. I don't think that I was getting, like, nervous or that I'm being nervous now because of the webcam. It just became normal to me during that 1 year I've been using it. I got used to it. And to be honest, like, nothing really changed. If so, that more people were coming, I feel like. Not like more people were leaving. Maybe someone left, I wouldn't really know, like... Maybe someone left because they were like, oh, that's not how I imagined plasma would be, and they were gone, right? But I will never know. So, nothing really to think about there. Okay, electric. We can use the ground type. I'm glad it feels more natural to you. Well, I basically wanted to do it all these years, but I was just so scared. And it's not a good feeling when you want to do something and you just can't because you just have this like a panic feeling that something bad will happen. Then when you finally try it and nothing bad happens and you are like, why was I scared all these years? It makes no sense, right? Oh, I should maybe heal him before I go for this battle. Like, there was no reason, but... You know, fear is not always very reasonable. Most of the time, we fear things we don't have to fear. Exposing yourself to the public is difficult for anyone. I think maybe some people are more confident or something. I disagree. Fear was very reasonable. No. You've overcome a fear and that's a huge accomplishment. Exactly. I think that it felt good because it was something I wanted to do for a long time. And it also felt good because you won. You won over your own fear. And that was just making me so happy. That I think after that I was so happy for weeks. Like, extremely happy. That I did it. And today it's 1 year and 1 month. Becca, hello. I bet you're more confident in general now. I tell you something. I feel like older I get, the kind of more confident I get. Because when I was a kid or teenager, I wasn't confident at all. And I was like scared a lot of things. But I think that something comes with the age, that maybe as a kid or a teenager, I cared a lot about what people think about me. So sometimes maybe you pushed some parts of you which you were thinking, oh, people would not like this. I like to play computer games, but you know, most of my girlfriends don't like to play computer games, so I will just hide that part of me, right? Because what will they think about me? Maybe I will not belong. But I feel like older you get, you are like, well, this is just me, right? I don't give a shit. If they don't like that I play computer games, well, that's their problem. I'm fine losing a friend who, yeah, wants me to be something else, because then they don't really like me and they don't really care. So I think that, yeah, it's getting better. And I'm hoping that it will continue getting better. Are we playing board games tonight? Yes, we are. Can you even get over this point? Leicester, you're such a meanie. Exposing myself to the public wasn't an issue for me. It was an issue for police though. You have a great attitude. Yeah, if you guys don't like me, fuck off, I don't care. Yeah, exactly, and it works. It actually works. Because you will get all these friends who are like you and who like the way you are. And then you will get rid of the people who don't like you the way you are. And then in general you will be happier, right? Rather than pretending, pushing the true yourself back just to like make someone happy. I'm done with that. Ooh, level 69. Let's bulldoze him, okay? I like Plasma just the way she is. Oh, that is so nice. Oof. Hey, it's bulldozing me back. Should we try to catch it? Let's try to catch it. Fingers crossed! Come on! I want you! Yes! First try! It didn't even kill my Pokémon! When I faced this Alpha, he only knew electric attacks. Well, I also thought that he's only electric type. Hey, there is a cave in there, maybe we should check it. I just used my gas pass on Becca, I don't think she approves. You mean that Pokemon gas pass? So my Rhyperior had a field day. Ooh, I want to check the cave. Oh, I can't. What did he say? He has been told to not let anyone pass. Okay. Well, can't go in yet. Well, should we check? Wait, maybe I should go back. Wait a second. Because we have a... You gave him a gas... You gave him a gas pass on there. Let's return back to the village. Ooh, so many Pokemon we caught. Oh, it seems you made some new observations. Yes, I did. Half through almost. Oh, you quelled Lord Electrode? Splendid job, as always, my girl. Let's be off to the village then. Time to report to Commander Kamado. Yeah, we are playing at 10 board games, so I still have a bit of time. Who lied to you? But I would like to check, because we have this... We are raising money for a good cause today and yesterday, and I guess for the rest of the week. Because there are kids with hearing problems, and I know their mother since we were kids. And their equipment they need broke, and they desperately need a new one, which they're not allowed to get it for free. So they told their mother that she has to buy it herself. But she's a single mother and she doesn't have money for it. So she is raising money for her children. And she already has 61%. So I will have later today still one more stream. But I was hoping that today we could get it to 75. Because yesterday we got 30% for them. So that was really amazing. So hopefully we are going to get something more today. So we could see there's Majin and Fishy and Soylent and me. And these people who donated. And then there are some anonymous people. Maybe it's some of you guys. If it's some of you, you can tell us. I guess you wanted to stay anonymous, so maybe you don't want to tell us. There are like some anonymous ones. But I'm really hoping that they get the equipment they need as soon as possible. Because these kids really seem nice. Well, they are nice. The mother is also really nice. I know her. I think now she is 45. I'm 38. Yeah, she is a little bit older than me. We lived in the same street when I was growing up. I don't know the kids very well, but they both have some genetic hearing problems. So they need to be using a special devices. I don't even know what is these things called in English. I know that the genetic disease is called Connexin 26. So what's Connexin 26? Provides instructions for making a protein called gap junction beta, more commonly known as Connexin 26. So Connexin 26 is found in the cells throughout the body, including the inner ear. Okay, so that has something to do with the ear. Because of its presence in the inner ear, especially the snail-shaped structure called the something, researchers are interested in the protein role in hearing. Hearing requires the conversion of sound waves to electrical nerve impulses. Yeah, that's something what the device does what he needs. It's some kind of communicator processor, and that does the the electrical nerve impulses thing. So yeah, they were born with this kind of disease, like both of the kids. They also have these gluten problems. The girl has a gluten-free diet and the boy has a lactose-free diet. So as it was not enough with already not being able to hear. So really hoping that we will be able to raise some money for them. It's great our countries pay more than 5 million to get some dude from vacation come to visit, but they don't help with these things. Yeah, I think so too, Becca. It's like they can get free communicator once per 10 years. But if the communicator doesn't last for 10 years and it breaks to that point where it can be repaired, well, maybe they should get it more often than once per 10 years. Or maybe they should just make them more durable. Or find a way how to repair them. But just leave the kid without the communicator? It's... I don't know. Like, tell that mom, do whatever you want. You will get one once per 10 years. And I don't know how much time is left, right? Vatican. Oh yeah, I was reading it wrong. Yeah, I misread it. Yeah, I was just would be expecting that some dude from vacation had a tourist. Yeah, I was reading it wrong. I guess I just moved the letters around. So I just can't believe it that Czech Republic would let the kids find their own solution, or what do they expect? Yeah, they expect that the mom will do it, right? The mom is a single mom and she needs to help the kids because she doesn't get any, like, I'm working for a disabled person who has, in Norway, 24-hour assistance, right? So that person has assistance all the time, so we can help her and do things around. These kids don't get any assistance to help them with, so the mother has to bring them to school, bring them back from school, and it's a loan for that, right? So it's as much as she can do. You get some part-time job, but how much part-time jobs actually pays that then she can afford some device which costs X thousands of things. I don't know what she's supposed to do other than ask some charity to help her. Or us. I mean, she didn't ask me. I saw it on Facebook 2 days ago. And I read it and I was like, wow. I have to do something about it. And then I was thinking, well, maybe I will use my streaming, like my streaming net or like people I know. It's not so huge, but I knew that there are some people who would be willing to help, so, or knew, I thought that there would be. If there were already, because we got 30%, which is really amazing. And also me and Laser, I was asking Laser also, like, how much do you think that we should donate? And like, we agreed on that sum together as well. So felt I wanted to do it first, because I wanted to know how it works, if it goes through, and these things, before I let anybody else use that thing. It's stupid that the 10-year rule is there for under 16s. If you are an adult, sure, you would expect to take care of it, and it should last. You are also expected to be able to support yourself, but these are kids. Yeah, exactly, these are kids. I mean, it broke for this 12-year-old boy. I don't know if the girl needs it, but they need a lot of things from what they were writing there for their kind of troubles, like the maintenance of things and such. It costs something. But this device is for the boy, if I understood it right. He's 12 years old, so as you said, what is he supposed to do? He knows that his thing broke, that he can't communicate right now. And he's probably like just feeling hopeless, because it's not like, oh, he can go out there and get a job. Like, he's 12 years old, he can't do anything. Can go to the streets and like beg, or what is he supposed to do? So as a mother, she probably also feels the pressure, right? Like, she needs to do something for her kids. I actually don't know what the father does, or if the father can give them something. Because I know that the father is not with them anymore. I actually didn't know that the father is not with them anymore, but then I randomly saw, I guess I was also friend with him on Facebook, and I randomly saw that he got married or something. Like, is in a marriage with and some other woman. And I was like, oh, okay. So they are not together anymore, so I didn't know until then. And then here it writes that she's a single mother, so I guess the father is gone out of the picture. At least with like day-to-day help, right? But maybe it's also that thing that what can also feel bad for the kids is that maybe they can also feel that it's their fault, right? That he left, because it's complicated with them, because they have special needs, and special needs always need special care, so there's probably extra things the parents have to do when they live together, right? And I, for example, know what some friends were telling me, that sometimes when they got a little baby, like, it was just a couple, they got married, everything was great, and then they got a small baby, and the small baby needs a lot of attention, right? So a lot of couples actually breaks up because of that, because they just kind of lose the woman is there all the time for me, the man is there all the time for me, because now the most important is the baby. And I guess sometimes maybe these kids with special needs, maybe that's also that they need more attention, even when they grow, right? If they need more attention from the parents, it can be less attention for each other. That's also maybe what can happen then, that people will just separate. He needs to find an older woman to help him, like Laser did when he was 12. I hope that Laser didn't find any older woman when he was 12. So yeah, if you guys can help with any amount to these kids, I would be really happy for it. It doesn't matter how high or low, it's like anything can help. Any small help is as huge when there is a lot of it, right? Because, yeah, it probably doesn't hit hard anyone for a small thing, but together it will grow big. So let's see, I will definitely try for the rest of the week. People, I guess, will come to the stream. Maybe some will want to help. I really want this to happen. That boy really needs it. Well, let's get back to the game. And I know that it costs, so maybe it could be a bit scary for you guys that, hey, it's some check page, like, is it for real? But I tell you, I know the mother. I know her since I was a child. She is real. Her kids are real. She meets with my family often. And I'm sure that my family is also helping her. But they don't do it through this page because, I mean, if they see each other every day, right, she can get some food, some things. Or even just someone to talk to, you know. I think that that's what my mom told me yesterday, that when I told her about what I'm trying to do.
We got this!
Ooh, an anonymous gift again.
God.
Becca, a sub. Ooh. Becca, I think that you have an admirer here. Well, it's jumped to 61 in just a couple days, and it's up to another 2 months, so it will happen. Yeah. We got 30% just us yesterday. And today, because I see that every day she's renewing it and posting it on Facebook again. So I think that even her friends or people who know her, like, donate things. Get away from her! Ooh! Thanks for the gifted sub! Ooh. Someone here really likes Becca. And we don't know who it is, because it's anonymous! Well, thank you, anonymous gifter, as well. I know, I also wanted to say that I know that it's gonna happen. That they will get it because it's already on 61%. I just don't want the boy to be waiting 2 months to get the communicator device. No, 2 months is a crazy long time. I just feel like it's something that he depends on, right? So how does he go without it when it's broken? Just have limited communication? I don't know. I have just a little baby. I do need a man, so anonymous, hello! Thought it was anonymed first. Hey, maybe it was anonymed. That guy is like, hello! I need a man! What if it was a woman? Becca. He's probably the villain. Yeah, but like assuming that the anonymous person was a man, like, you never know. She shares a room with 3 others. You share a room with 3 women? How big is the room? As long as they make her happy, I'm fine. Remember when Plasma wanted to play board games at 10? Me neither. Okay, we're gonna end the stream. Time for board games and the stream. But I said we need to get 75%! No, I'm joking. Okay, I'm gonna save the game. And I will be still streaming later today. If you guys are interested. It's just that we have board games right now, so if there's anybody who wants to play board games with us now on the board game arena, then you can join our Discord and come in with voice or without voice, it doesn't matter. And we will make it happen. All the board games on the board game arena are free, so you don't have to install anything, it's just a browser page. They are free! Yeah, but if I started, they're free. And since I'm gonna be there, everything will be free. I provide. Yeah, when I'm there. When I'm there, board games are free for everyone. And nothing has to be installed, so... So, let's say we will be playing board games for 2 hours, then we will have dinner, so I will be maybe back around 3-4 hours. Then we'll try to stream some more. Let's refresh one more time. It didn't change. Shoop shoop. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I should probably give you the board game arena link. I guess I can give it to you after. So, thank you so much for watching, and see you in 3-4 hours. Ta-da-dee-dee-doo! Stingers up! So